Good evening, pro wrestling fans from all over the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, this will be another double header review video as I'm going to review Stardom New Year's Stars 2024, and then I'm going to review Ittenyong Stardom Gate 2024. So I had two back-to-back Stardom shows to start off the new year. And also got a big announcement at the end of those. Very, very exciting. I'm very excited about it as well. But anyway, let's jump right on into this review. So, starting off with New Year's Stars 2024. This was the January 3rd show that took place at the Yokohama Budokan. So, this was a very special show as it ran two tournaments. That's right, two tournaments in one show. The second annual Triangle Derby, the Trios tournament, and they ran the Rookie of Stardom tournament, a tournament that they haven't done since 2019. So, very exciting show. But let's go ahead and jump right into the card and let's go over the matches. So, just a FYI, just as a reminder, both of these tournaments were single elimination. So, just a FYI. But anyway, the first two matches ended up being for the Rookie of Stardom tournament. So let's go ahead and get started. One second, let me get my graphics up. Okay, here we go. First match. All right, first match of the Rookie of Stardom tournament, first round. We had Yuzuki versus Rana Yagami. Now, I actually like this first round matchup between both of these ladies. I definitely love the clash of styles between both these ladies. I feel like Yuzuki is very fast, all-rounder, flashy. I definitely like what her style brings. Rana Yagami is, like I said before, I look at her like a Konami 2.0 with, the strikes, submissions, stuff like that. So this was a very exciting first round match. And both ladies look solid, definitely back and forth. But Yuzuki was able to pick up the victory, pinning Rana Yagami with the rolling arrow. She calls that crucifix pin she does. She calls it the rolling arrow. So she pinned Rana Yagami for the 1-2-3. Yuzuki advances to the Rookie of Stardom finals with this victory over Rana Yagami. Great opening match. Alrighty. Let's move on to the other Rookie of Stardom first round match. This time we had HANAKO versus Sayaka Kurara. I mean, I'm going to keep it real with you. I felt like this match was kind of one-sided. I mean, HANAKO definitely seemed like the favorite to win. Sayaka Kurara did a little something, but honestly, I feel like HANAKO was just too much for her. And this was a pretty easy victory for her. But HANAKO got the victory. She hit a vertical suplex, or brainbuster in Japan, on Sayaka, and then pinned her for the 1-2-3. And HANAKO wins the second match of the Rookie of Stardom tournament. And with that being said, your finals are set. It would come down to Yuzuki versus HANAKO in the Rookie of Stardom finals. So, very exciting. Now, I don't have a graphic for this next match, but the next match was just a friendly singles match. You know, just some friendly competition. Queen's Quest Showdown. We had Lady C versus Hina. So, two stablemates going at it in some friendly competition. Overall, pretty good match. Both ladies looked good. I felt like it definitely went back and forth. And Hina, you know, more and more has been just been getting stronger. And Lady C, you know, with the size advantage. And, you know, it was very much back and forth. You know, Hina with her judo background as well. We got to see a lot of that in action. But it was a very interesting finish. I didn't expect Lady C to use this as a finish, but she was able to put away Hina with a blue thunder bomb and pinned her for the 1-2-3. I was just like, wow, did not expect that finish. But kudos to Lady C on picking up a singles victory. I feel like it's been a hot minute since she's gotten a singles victory. So, kudos to Lady C. Okay. And then we get started on the Triangle Derby, the second annual Triangle Derby. Now, I know last year this was a round robin tournament, but this time it was single elimination since it's all in one show. So, just a reminder. But let's get into our first Triangle Derby match. So, we had team number one of Queen's Quest, Azumi, Utami Hayashishita, and Sayaka Kamitani taking on the dangerous trio of Suzu, Suzuki, Bayne, and Seira. Two very strong trios going at it in this first round of the Triangle Derby. And I have to say, it definitely showed. The teams looked pretty even. And it was really cool to see Utami and Bayne kind of have a little showdown there. You know, the two main power fighters in the match going at it. So I thought that was really cool. And the match went back and forth. I mean, both teams really were fighting to get and maintain momentum. But it definitely felt very even. Even to the point that this match actually finished with a time limit draw. And get this, because it's a time limit draw, both teams are automatically disqualified and eliminated from the tournament. That's right. Time limit draw, and both these teams are out. Isn't that crazy? Who would have thought? But Crazy Star, Suzu, Suzuki, Seira, decided to, after the match, challenge Aphrodite, Utami Hayashishita, Sayaka Kamitani for the Goddess of Stardom tag titles that they currently hold. So, hey, we got the tag champs taking on the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League runner-ups and Crazy Star. Hey, I'm down for that match. Looking forward to that. I don't know when they'll do it, but definitely looking forward to that. All right, let's move on to our next Triangle Derby match. Here we go. All right, we had Stars versus Oedo Tai. So for Stars, we had Mayu Iwatani, Iida, and Hanan taking on Oedo Tai's Natsuko Tora, Starlight Kid, and Momo Watanabe. Definitely a good match between these two factions. Definitely went back and forth, and it seemed like maybe Stars was the favorite, but hard-fought battle that Oedo Tai was able to capitalize on in the end. Momo Watanabe was able to put away Iida with a V driver for the 1-2-3, and Oedo Tai advances to the next round in the Triangle Derby. So good stuff, really good stuff. But yeah, both teams were pretty legit, but I felt like Oedo Tai was a little stronger, if you ask me. But good effort from Stars, but Oedo Tai advances. Alrighty. Let's move on to our next Triangle Derby match. Alright, we had Oedo Tai in action once again. The other trio team taking on Abarenbo GE. So Abarenbo GE, which is Ami Sohrei, Syuri, and MIRAI of God's Eye, versus Oedo Tai's Rina, Fukiken Def, and Ruaka. Once again, I gotta keep it real a little bit. I felt like this match was kind of one-sided, just a little one-sided in favor of Abarenbo GE, God's Eye. But yeah, very, very strong trio, and just, yeah, Oedo Tai was the much weaker one. Hate to say it, but it definitely showed in this match. But they put up a good fight. But MIRAI was able to put away Ruaka after a nice running lariat to take her down and then pinned her for the 1-2-3. And Abarenbo GE, Syuri, Ami Sohrei, MIRAI advanced to the next round. So, just an FYI, the other team, the Bari Bari Bombers, who are the current Artists of Stardom Trios champions, Julia Tekla and Mai Sakurai, they actually got a bye. Pretty much they got a bye into the finals, because there was supposed to be another team, but due to Miyu Amasaki not being able to compete, they had to switch up the card, because she was originally going to be teaming with Hina and Lady C. But because that didn't go through, Bari Bari Bombers got a bye to the finals. And I say that because they ended up having the next match be Abarenbo GE versus Oedo Tai's, Natsuko, Tora, Momo Watanabe, Starlight Kid. So literally after Syuri, MIRAI, and Ami Sohrei finished their match, out comes the other Oedo Tai team, and they did the semifinal match right then and there, where the winner would take on Bari Bari Bombers in the finals. And let me tell you what, one second. Let me tell you what. This match was chaotic and a very surprising outcome. I mean, just both these trios were going back and forth inside of the ring, and then they took it to the outside of the ring, and it just got so crazy. But Ami Sohrei was able to make it back into the ring to beat the count of 20 before the other team, Oedo Tai. And therefore, Abarenbo GE wins this match by countout to advance to the finals. Like, I didn't think it would end by countout. that was just crazy. But I mean, once they got outside the ring and brawled, everybody was so far back from the ring that I think by the time it got to the count of 16, I think Ami Sohrei was the closest to the ring. So then once it got to 18, she just scampered her way back inside the ring. By the time it hit 20, and bam, God's Eye wins. So, yeah. Crazy ending to that match. But at least you have your finals for the Triangle Derby 2, which comes down to Bari Bari Bombers versus Abarenbo GE. So, there you have it. There was one more match before the 2 tournament finals, and this was quite an interesting one. I don't have the graphic for this, but it was an 8-woman tag match. We had team number 1, Hazuki, Nanae Takahashi, Yu, and Saki Kashima, taking on the team of Maika, Mina Shirakawa, Saori Ano, and Yuna Mizumori. So they kind of scrambled up the teams quite a bit. Just, a few factions represented in this team. I mean, you had Donna Del Mundo, Stars, God's Eye, and Cosmic Angels. So a lot represented there. But pretty interesting matchup. Really didn't know what to expect with this matchup. Did not know what to expect at all, but it was pretty interesting. But when it was all said and done, Saki Kashima was able to pin Yuna Mizumori with the Kishikai Sei for the 1-2-3. And the team of Hazuki, Yu, Nanae Takahashi, and Saki Kashima win. But it was really interesting how they had the team split up like that. Okay. Semi-final matchup came down to the Rookie of Stardom finals, which was Yuzuki versus HANAKO. And I must say, it was a good match. It was a pretty good match. I wish it would have been longer, though. I really wish it would have been longer. But that was really my only complaint. And while it really seemed like HANAKO was the favorite to win, oh, no. It did not go down like that. As surprisingly, Yuzuki was able to pin HANAKO with a rolling arrow for the 1-2-3, and ladies and gentlemen, Yuzuki is your 2024 Rookie of Stardom winner. Now, don't get me wrong, I know, there were only 4 competitors in this tournament, but I mean, hey, they haven't had this tournament since 2019. So, it was cool that they brought this back, and the fact of the matter is, I don't think anybody, I really wonder who all out there was thinking that Yuzuki would win this tournament. Because honestly, I felt like HANAKO was the favorite, but that was a big victory. Yuzuki defeating HANAKO. So, keep an eye out for Yuzuki. She really looks like a strong talent for Stardom that I think could really grow into a star in Stardom. See what I did there? So keep an eye on her. I think she has a lot to offer. Alrighty. And then the main event of Stardom New Year Stars 2024 came down to the finals of the Triangle Derby, the second Triangle Derby. It came down to the Bari Bari Bombers, Julia, Tekla, and Mai Sakurai, who also put the Artists of Stardom Trios Championships on the line as well, against Abarenbo GE of God's Eye, Syuri, Ami Sohrei, MIRAI. And it was quite a hard fought battle between both of these teams. Went back and forth. Pretty even teams, if you ask me. Pretty even. I mean, God's Eye, Donna Del Mundo. I mean, those are two really strong factions in Stardom. And it was an all-out war between both these teams. But when it was all said and done, Syuri, the leader of God's Eye, was able to put away Thekla with the Suyu Sakai and pin her for the 1-2-3. And ladies and gentlemen, not only is Abarenbo GE the winner of the second Triangle Derby, but they are your new Artists of Stardom Trios champions. Syuri, MIRAI, Sohrei. So congratulations to them. I was really happy to see that. God's Eye is one of my favorite factions in Stardom currently, so I was really happy to see that. And, you know, they got to hoist the trophy and the Triangle Derby banner as well. And, yeah, MIRAI, Syuri, and Sohrei once again have a championship. So, thought that was really cool. But, yeah, congratulations to Yuzuki on winning the Rookie of Stardom tournament. And congratulations to Abarenbo GE, Syuri, MIRAI, Sohrei on winning the second Triangle Derby and becoming the new Artists of Stardom Trios champions. So, great first show. Definitely enjoyed the first show. Packed full of tournament goodness. Now, before we move on to the second show, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves Limited Edition Makeup Collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty. Ittenyong Stardom Gate 2024 took place January 4th. This was at the Tokyo Dome City Hall. So this was actually right before Wrestle Kingdom. So, this had a handful of matches, including one championship match, and they also did English commentary. Shout out to Stu Fulton and the Peach Star from Stars, Momo Kogo. I felt like she did a good job on commentary. Also, shout out to Utami Hayashishita, who did commentary on the first night, and then also Starlight Kid was on Japanese commentary for the second show. So shout outs to them. But Stu Fulton, Momo Kogo, I felt like they did a good job on the English commentary, especially Momo Kogo. She was chiming in quite a lot, and I feel like she's been getting better at her English. So good to see. All right, let's get into the matches for Ittenyong Stardom Gate 2024. All right, first up, we had a trios match. We had the trio of Hina, Lady C, and Sayaka Kurara taking on the rookie team of Yuzuki, HANAKO, and Rana Yagami. This was quite a great match to open up, and quite a challenge for the rookie team when you really look at it. I mean, Lady C and Hina have been competing for a good long while in Stardom, so definitely Hanako, Rana Yagami, and Yuzuki were pretty much the underdogs in this match. But this was a great, solid match from both teams. A really nice showcase on the rookie talent for the show. But yeah, felt like both teams looked good. But Yuzuki continues to be on a roll as she picks up another victory, this time pinning Sayaka Kurara with a rolling arrow for the 1-2-3. Hanako, Yuzuki, and I believe this makes Rana Yagami her first win in Stardom. That's right, here at Ittenyong Stardom Gate 2024. So shout out to the rookies on picking up the victory in this match. Very cool. Rana Yagami's first victory in Stardom. Good stuff. Alrighty. Let's see. We got trios action for this next match. Here, let me make sure I get to the right one. Here we go. Next match. All right, we have a trios match. We have Stars versus Oedo Tai. We had Stars Hanan, Iida, and Hazuki taking on Oedo Tai's Starlight Kid, Fukiken Death, and Rina. Pretty good match overall. This was a good opportunity for Stars to redeem themselves after losing in the first round of the Triangle Derby in the previous show. And overall, it was a pretty good match. Definitely back and forth. Starlight Kid definitely added pretty well to this Oedo Tai team, which was a little bit different from the previous night. But Hanan was able to take it to her sister, Rina, and was able to pin her with the Hanan special for the 1-2-3. And Stars was able to redeem themselves in this second show by picking up a victory in this trios match. So Hanan pins her sister. So good stuff there. Who knows? Maybe Hanan will get a shot at Rina's Future of Stardom Championship. Although I'm not too sure if Hanan should be competing for that. Honestly, I think she's ready for a higher belt than that. So, forget what I said. All right, let's move on to this next match. How about some tag team action? Let's see. Okay, so I don't have the graphic for this one, so just a FYI. But we had a tag team match. We had Donna Del Mundo's Mai Sakurai and Dekla taking on the team of Mina Shirakawa and high speed champion Mai Seira. So This was a pretty entertaining match. It was good to see Tekla and Seira kind of go back and forth, showcasing high speed. And, Mina Shirakawa and Seira have teamed up quite a bit lately. I don't know, y'all. Could Seira be joining Club Venus? It could happen. We've been seeing some chemistry with her and Mina Shirakawa. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But this was a good tag team match. Both teams looked really good. Seira was able to pick up the victory for her and Mina Shirakawa, pinning Tekla with the La Magistral for the 1-2-3. But yeah, Mina Shirakawa, Seira with a big victory there. And they continue to grow their chemistry. So hey, we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on them. Okay. Next match. Back to more trios action. Alrighty. This time we had Cosmic Angels versus Oedo Tai. For Cosmic Angels, we had Saki as part of the Colors subdivision. Yuna Mizumori and Sayori Ano taking on Oedo Tai's Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, and Ruaka. Very solid match between both of these teams. And I felt like Yuna Mizumori had a much better showing in this match than the previous night. But, yeah, Cosmic Angels looked really good in this match. And, Oedo Tai was doing what Oedo Tai does, typically. But, very back and forth match. But Sayori Ano, so, man, unlucky Ruaka. She eats the pin in the first night and then turns around and eats the pin in this match, as Sayori Ano was able to put away Ruaka with the Temps Tendre for the 1-2-3. And Cosmic Angels are your winners. And I thought it was pretty funny. Sayori Ano didn't do the Cosmic Angel dance like Yuna Mizumori and Saki did. I don't think she's ever going to do that dance, to be honest with y'all. I don't think she's going to do it. But Cosmic Angels are your winners. Alrighty. Oh, we're not done with the trios action. We're definitely not done. We got more trios action coming at you. Yes, I do. Ooh, I do have the graphic for this. Alright, check this out. Alright, we have Queen's Quest versus God's Eye, as we have Utami, Hayashishita, Saya, Kamitani, and Azumi taking on the trio of MIRAI, Ami Sohrei, and Saki Kashima. Now, unfortunately, Saki Kashima was being the coward that she usually likes to do in matches, especially in tag team or trios matches, where she kind of like runs away for a bit and lets her teammates and everybody duke it out while she just hides. So this was definitely no different. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad, because it's like, come on, Saki Kashima, you were not that long ago high-speed champion. Come on now. But pretty good matchup between both of these factions. Eventually, Saki Kashima got in there and started to do some damage, and it was definitely a lot of MIRAI and Ami Sohrei kind of carrying her. But unfortunately, Saki Kashima would be the downfall gal, as Utami Hayashishita was able to pin her with a deadlift German suplex hold for the 1-2-3. And Queen's Quest are your winners of this trios match. So congrats to them. Poor Saki Kashima, but hey, that's what you get for being a coward. I'm just saying. You're with God's Eye now. You need to not be a coward. So that's all I can really say to that. Okay. Next match. Had a big tag team match here. Alrighty. We had Divine Kingdom, which is Megan Bayne, and Micah. Of course, you know, Micah's the new World of Stardom champion. And they take on the team of Julia and Suzu Suzuki. Now, originally, this was supposed to be Julia and Micah versus Megan Bayne and Suzu Suzuki, but it was requested that the teammates be switched, and therefore we have this showdown. This was hard hitting. Both of these teams very strong. Like I said, Julia and Suzu, they definitely have a renewed chemistry, and they've teamed up quite a few times. And you know, Divine Kingdom, Megan Bayne, Micah, I mean, they won the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. So this was definitely a hard-hitting back and forth team. I mean, Divine Kingdom, you got two power fighters right there. And it was really good to see Micah and Julia go at it. And even as much as Megan Bayne and Julia went at it. But, yeah, this was back and forth, and it just seemed like neither team was able to, like, keep the momentum for too long over the other. And sure enough, this match ended in a time limit draw. So we had a match from the previous show and then this show, both ending in time limit draws. Can you believe that? But this was nowhere near as big as post match. As Julia got on the mic, you know, with Micah still in the ring, Julia also called for Mai Sakurai and Tekla to enter the ring with them. And Julia made the big, shocking announcement that I don't think many of us saw coming. Maybe some did. Julia officially disbanded Donna Del Mundo. That's right, y'all. She has announced that Donna Del Mundo will disband. Wow. Honestly didn't see that coming. But Julia talked about how when Donna Del Mundo was originally formed, I mean, they had her, Micah, Syuri. Their goal was to dominate and to achieve their goals, win their top titles and whatnot. And when you think about it, based on those three, all three of those ladies have held the World of Stardom Championship. Julia was the first to do it. No, excuse me. Syuri was the first to do it. Then Julia, and now Micah. And they got to the point where I guess they've achieved all that they wanted to as a group. And therefore, Julia has made the announcement to disband Donna Del Mundo. Tekla got on the mic. Of course, a lot of people were sad. And Tekla announced that she was going to be stepping away from the ring for a while. Which, come to think of it, it was said that apparently she's been nursing a neck injury that's been nagging at her. But she had mentioned that her body was in a weakened state and that she needed to take time away. So, Tekla's going to take time away. Don't know how long she's going to be out, but hopefully, she recovers and, at her own pace, and that she'll return when the time is right. And then Mai Sakurai had said that she wants to follow Julia wherever she goes. and such. Micah seems to understand the decision, but I think a big part of it is Julia's getting ready to leave Stardom. I truly believe she's getting ready to leave Stardom. So, but it's going to be very interesting now. I mean, with Donna Del Mundo no more, I mean, Donna Del Mundo was one of the, more recent, strongest factions in, the last handful of years. So, man, it's crazy. And shout out to Julia on giving kudos and shout outs to all the original members of Donna Del Mundo as well, announcing their names in the last part of her post-match promo. But where do they go from here? I don't know. I guess maybe some of these ladies are going to be on their own for a while. I mean, Micah, Julia, Tekla, Mai Sakurai. I mean, we'll see what happens. But Donna Del Mundo has disbanded. The women of the world, Donna Del Mundo. So shout outs to them. Pardon me. The main event of Ittenyong Stardom Gate 2024 came down to this masterpiece. And oh, what a masterpiece it was. This was for the IWGP Women's Championship. As the champion, Mayu Iwatani went up against Syuri. Now remember, Syuri went into this match 2-1 in singles matches over Mayu. This match was phenomenal. Both of these ladies have such excellent chemistry facing off against each other. Like, they are for real. And this match was no different. I mean, they've had excellent previous singles matches. And this you can add to the list because it definitely delivered. These ladies beat the mess out of each other, strikes. They even headbutted each other a couple of times. And I believe Mayu, she had her jaw or something, like got her jaw cut, but her chin was busted open, or you could see it was bleeding a little bit. But it was crazy. Like, both these ladies were kicking out of everything. I mean, Syuri kicked out of the 2-stage dragon suplex, kicked out of the moonsault. Mayu kicked out of the Shiyu Sakai, the Ryuin. Like, it was crazy. And then, when it was all said and done, the icon of Stardom pulled off one of the coolest turnbuckle Poison Rana pins, as she was able to catch Syuri off the top turnbuckle into a Poison Rana pin for the 1-2-3, and Mayu Iwatani in her third defense, still your IWGP Women's Champion. So, what an awesome main event for Ittenyong Stardom Gate 2024. 2 back-to-back good shows. 2 tournaments and an IWGP Women's Championship match. Now, a couple of things. So, first up, it has been announced that there is going to be a World of Stardom Rumble and a Wonder of Stardom Rumble. So, here, let me pull this up. So, apparently, 2 New Year Rumble matches, the World Rumble and the Wonder Rumble. So the winners of each Rumble will get a future shot of the World of Stardom Championship. So for the World Rumble, the winner of that gets a shot at the World of Stardom Championship. The winner of the Wonder Rumble gets a future shot at the Wonder of Stardom Championship. So looks like they're going to be looking to determine the first challengers for Seiri Ano's Wonder of Stardom Championship and Maika's World of Stardom Championship. So definitely, that's exciting. Very, very exciting. Definitely looking forward to that. Now the biggest news. The biggest news. I have to share this. Let me bring this up because I'm actually very excited about this. Y'all ready? Here you go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time since 2019, Stardom is coming to Philadelphia on April 4th, which is part of Wrestlemania weekend. The name of the show, Stardom American Dream 2024 in the Keystone State. This will be at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Show is at 2 p.m. or doors open at 2. Bell time is 3. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a big Stardom USA event, April 4th. And guess what? Yours truly will be attending live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Blitzball Champ will be going to his first Stardom show ever. Oh yeah, I got my ticket, I have booked my flight, and I have booked my hotel. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. And I will actually be sitting front row, ringside, to the right of the entrance ramp. So I'll be right there as the ladies come down the entrance ramp, right at the end. I am so super stoked for this show. I've been watching Stardom for, a good couple of years now, good handful of years. And I have to say, I've been a big fan of Stardom, a promotion that I try to consistently follow. And come April 4th, I'm going to get a chance to finally go to a Stardom show live. I can't wait until they start announcing the competitors that are going to be part of the show. I can't wait till they start putting together a card. And I really, really hope that they do a meet and greet. I really hope they do a meet and greet. I would love to see Mayu Iwatani. I would love to see Syuri, Sohrei, Seira. I would love to see Hanan, Iida, Utami Hayashishita, Momo Watanabe, Sayaka Kamitani. There's a lot of Maika. I hope as many as possible will be at the show. But yeah, this is going to be on WrestleMania weekend and also WrestleCon as well. And I don't know if they're collaborating, but this looks like its own show. Its own show. So I am so ready. I got my ticket. I'm looking so forward to attending my first Stardom show. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll be keeping an eye out for updates and news. I'm ready. I am pumped. So just thought I would share that. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty in the description. And let me know what you thought about both shows. What did you think of the cards? How'd you feel about the tournaments? The Rookie of Stardom tournament and the Triangle Derby, the second Triangle Derby. Like I said, Abarenbo GE, MIRAI, Syuri, and Ami Sohrei are your winners, and they became Artists of Stardom Trios champs. And congratulations to Yuzuki on becoming the 2024 Rookie of Stardom winner. But let me know what y'all's thoughts were on that, and let me know how y'all feel about the big announcement for Stardom coming back to the US for the first time since 2019. And let me know if y'all are going. I would love to meet whoever's going to the show. Let me know. Like I said, I'll be in front row. If you're going and you see me, hey, holler at me. I would love to meet you. I would definitely love to meet you. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. For another pro wrestling talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Everybody have a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.